After Washington, Benjamin Netanyahu flies to Florida. He's going to Mar-a-Lago to meet with former President Donald Trump. That will happen tomorrow. Keep in mind, this will be the first in-person meeting between Trump and Netanyahu since the former president left the White House. You're looking at file video there of that meeting at that time. You know, all of this comes after what was a multi-stop tour of the halls of power in Washington for Netanyahu. You know, we're talking about members of Congress right now about to go on recess as we look at the Capitol Live. But CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane is live on the stream right now. Scott, we understand some last votes are expected today. Overall, now that we've had a day to digest it, what's the reaction by lawmakers to what the prime minister had to say? He was very firm.
And this Congress is going to have to approve aid, more foreign aid for humanitarian needs and more foreign aid for military needs for Israel if they're going to sustain this war against Hamas. And Prime Minister Netanyahu is addressing a Congress that is having difficulty moving on anything involving money, including foreign aid. I'm not sure at this moment if he changed hearts and minds about the war on Hamas. There are dozens of congressional Democrats who outright boycotted that speech. But whatever he said to them is going to come full circle when they have to approve more foreign aid. That's the response to his address yesterday. Now that the Prime Minister's moved on to the White House, Congress has moved on to two other things. I'll note the votes today, one very political in the U.S. House, one potentially very substantive in the U.S. Senate. Read the House today, along nearly party lines, approved a resolution criticizing Vice President Harris for her work on the administration's border initiatives. Pure party line vote. Nothing to see here, won't become law. The U.S. Senate began the afternoon trying to get a test vote on a bill that would protect children more vigorously on social media, creating new safeguards and new safety rules for social media giants to ensure children are less prone to being targeted on social media. It's called the Kids Online Safety Act. It doesn't become law today, but it is expected to pass a test vote in the Senate, Reed, which could put it on a trajectory towards actually becoming law by the end of the year.
Scott MacFarlane, ever a Rolodex on what is new now and next. Thank you so much. We appreciate your report.